This is not a guided meditation. This is a sacred mirror. In this dive into the somatic journey for the woman who has felt misunderstood, unheard, and alone in her chronic pain, fatigue, spiritual curiosity, and deep desire for a softer life. Through 44 powerful affirming statements, we will validate your entire experience, body, mind, and spirit, and plant the seeds of your sovereign awakening. If you have ever taken a quiz and wished the results could hug you, this is your medicine. Welcome into the coven of deep somatic mind, body, soul healing. This is a sacred container, a temple of sound and silence we build together. You have spent a lifetime being asked questions by doctors, by healers, by the world. This space is different. Here you will not be questioned. Here you will be met. We will journey through 4 chambers. In each, I will offer you a truth, a declaration. Let these words land in your body. If they resonate, let them be a healing balm. If they do not, let them pass through you like a breeze. There is no right or wrong way to be here. Your presence is enough. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release the need to do anything other than simply receive. We begin with the body, the sacred vessel that has carried you through everything. If you have felt a deep, unexplained heaviness in your hips or lower back, hear this. My body is not heavy with pain. It is weighted with sacred stories waiting to be heard. I consent to listen. If your fatigue feels like a soul-level exhaustion, know this. My fatigue is not a sign of weakness, but a sacred strike against a life that demanded too much. I honor my need for deep rest. For every phantom pain with no medical cause, receive this. The sensations moving through me are not phantom. They are the echoes of emotions and memories asking for my loving attention. If you are sensitive to noise, light, and chaos, affirm this. My sensitivity is not a flaw. It is my sacred antenna, finely tuned to the frequencies of truth and beauty. I have the right to create a peaceful environment. for that buzzing, electric feeling when you try to relax. Remember this: the energy in my body is not a malfunction. It is my life force, my power, learning to circulate in a new way, in a body that is now safe. If a doctor has ever given you a complex diagnosis, declare this: my diagnosis is a chapter, not the whole story. My body holds an intelligence that surpasses any medical labels. When your symptoms flare around certain people or stress, acknowledge this: my body is my most honest companion. It flares to protect me, to show me where my energy is not safe. I trust its signals. If you have felt disconnected from or at war with your body, whisper this: I am ending the war with my body. I am beginning a sacred treaty. This vessel is my first and most loyal home. When you feel a tightening in your chest or throat, breathe into this. This tightness is the shape of a no I have not yet spoken. I give myself permission to voice my boundaries, to release the sound of my truth. If you see a link between blocked creativity and physical pain, understand this: my creative and sexual energy is a river of life. Where it is blocked, pain appears. I commit to undamming the flow of my own essence. And if you have seen your body as a burden, let this be your new foundation. My body is not a burden to be managed. It is a living altar, a sacred vessel to be cherished. I choose to see it with eyes of reverence. We now turn to the realm of soul and archetype, to the goddesses who walk with you. When you think of a dark goddess, feel this: I am not afraid of the dark feminine. I am drawn to her. She is the keeper of my untamed power, my rage, and my deepest truth. If you feel you must destroy to rebuild, I am Kali. I hold the sacred power of compassionate destruction, clearing what no longer serves to make space for new life. If you feel the deep sorrow of the world, I am the Black Madonna. I hold the sacred grief of the world without being drowned by it. My compassion is my strength, not my sacrifice. If you know your sensuality is your power, I am Oshun. My pleasure is my prayer. My sensuality is my sacred medicine, and I radiate it without shame. If you are a boundary-setting sovereign sister, I am Lilith. My no is a holy word. I choose my own energy over anyone else's comfort, always. If the phrase holy selfishness calls to you, claim this. My self-care is not selfish. It is holy. It is the foundation upon which all my giving is built. If you recognize the martyr in you, transform it with, I release the pattern of the martyr. I will not purchase love with my own suffering. My worth is inherent, not earned through sacrifice. If you feel your challenges are ancestral or past life, remember, my struggles are not mine alone. They are a thread in a grand ancestral tapestry. I am the weaver who can change the pattern. If you are drawn to the term somatic witchcraft, declare, I am a somatic witch. My body is my cauldron. My breath and movement are my spells. I practice the magic of embodiment. Let this truth settle in your bones. My body is not just a body. It is a living altar. Every sensation is an offering. Every breath is a ritual. And know this, above all. I do not choose between light and shadow. I embrace both. My wholeness is found in the integration of all that I am. We now journey into the landscape of your energy and emotions. If you absorb the emotions of others, set yourself free with, I am a sacred being, not a sponge. I release the habit of carrying what is not mine. I return to sender all energy that does not belong to me. When you set aside your own needs, affirm this. My needs are not an inconvenience. They are the divine instruction for my well-being. I prioritize them with love. If you feel responsible for others' emotions, release the burden. I am responsible for my own emotions. I am responsible to others with love, but I am not responsible for their emotional state. If life upheaval has impacted your health, understand, my body recorded the shock of my upheavals. I now give it the safety and time to process and release those memories with love. For the deep sense of loneliness, let this be your comfort. My loneliness is not a sign that I am alone in the universe. It is a sacred summons to connect with my own soul and to find my true tribe. If you feel too much and too sensitive, reclaim your power. I am not too much. I am a quantum being having a human experience. My sensitivity is my superpower in a numbed out world. For your deep desire for a soul tribe, know this. My desire for sisterhood is sacred. It is the universe calling me into the circle where I will be seen, heard, and loved for all that I am. If spiritual experiences have left you disoriented, ground yourself with, my awakening is not a tidy process. It is a glorious, messy rebirth. I am allowed to feel ungrounded as my consciousness expands. When you feel on the verge of a breakthrough, trust. The pressure I feel is not a block. It is the gathering of my power before the magnificent breakthrough. I am ready to receive my next level. And for the concept of energetic codependency, let this be your liberation. I am done leaking my life force. I call my energy back to me. I am sovereign, a sealed vessel of divine light and power. And to your inner critic, whether it feels like a bully, a scared child, or a protector, offer this compassion. I see you. I hear you. I thank you for trying to protect me. I am safe now. Your job is done. I am the loving adult in charge. And now we arrive at the final chamber, the call to your destiny. For every healing modality that did not create lasting change, declare, I do not blame myself. I was simply gathering the pieces. Now I am ready to assemble the mosaic of my own healing. If gentle daily rituals call to you, affirm, I choose the gentle path. I trust that the magic of consistent, loving rituals is more powerful than any forced, intense effort. If you are ready to be misunderstood for your healing, claim your power. My healing is my North Star. I will follow it, even if it means walking away from the crowd. Those who are meant for me will meet me on my path. Let this be your non-negotiable truth. Laughter, pleasure, and joy are not rewards for being healed. They are essential, powerful fuels on my healing path. I invite them into me now. Feel this in your soul. My healing is a spiritual act. It is a mystical, sacred contract between me and the divine. I will not strip the magic from my medicine. And know this about your guide. I am ready to be guided by someone who has been where I am, who channels wisdom, and who reminds me that I am my own alchemist. Let the phrase sacred sisterhood fill your heart. The sisterhood I crave is real. It is a frequency. I am ready to attune to it and find my sacred sisters. Declare your readiness to your body. I am ready to explore the stories and emotions stored inside of my body. I am safe to feel what I have been afraid to feel. Acknowledge the depth of your path. My healing is not just for me. It's an act of service for my entire lineage. I heal for my ancestors and my descendants. And finally, claim your ultimate role. I am done seeking external saviors. I am the alchemist of my own life. I hold the philosopher's stone. I transmute my pain into power, my grief into wisdom, and my past into potent medicine. As you return to this room, to this moment, carry these truths with you. You are not broken. You are initiated. You are not alone. You are a sovereign, untamed sister, awakening to her power. This journey does not have to end here. If you are ready to take the next steps to discover your specific goddess archetype and join a circle of women doing this deep work, I invite you. Visit the link in the description to take the Untamed Sister Initiation Quiz. Discover if you are an oracle, a Lilith Priestess, a Sekhmet warrior, or an integrated alchemist. Your results include the invitation to our free coven, where the real magic of embodied sisterhood begins. Until then, carry this truth in your heart. The patriarchy silenced the goddesses, but our bodies, our wombs, our mitochondrial DNA, our nervous systems became the sacred vaults that hid the secrets. The revolution is not out there. It is in here. Go in peace.